my goodness.
I love this thing.
Holy
God. It's a new car. My God. What's up guys, Javier from That Racing Channel. Back by popular demand, we have the TRC 2JZ 240SX. It is back and better than ever. Last year in our 240 S2000 giveaway, the winner chose the S2000, which means that we stayed with the 240. Since then, we've been working with some of the best names in the industry on a serious upgrade package to make this car even more perfect. Now here's the best part. We're pairing it up with our C7Z in our first ever dual giveaway. Starting today, TRC Giveaway 7 is officially live, and to celebrate, we just dropped brand new 240SX merch on our website. Anything you scoop on thatracingchannel.com automatically gets you entered for a chance to win both the 240 and the C7Z. Now, for those of you wondering how the dual giveaway works, each vehicle is its own giveaway with its own start and end date. The Corvette ends on October 15th and the 240 ends on October 26th. Now here's the important part for you guys. From September 22nd through October 15th, every entry you place will automatically count towards both giveaways. That means each entry gives you the opportunity to win the 240SX and the C7Z. 2 giveaways and 2 winners. Once the entry window closes for the C7Z on October 15th, we'll select the first winner. Whether you win the Corvette or not, your entries will still be valid for the 240SX, which ends on October 26th. Now don't miss out on our craziest giveaway period to date. Visit thatracingchannel.com for the full details. Let's get into this video. All right guys, so we got the Granis T56 kit in and ready to go. I'm so freaking stoked.
I'm excited.
You ready for this, dude?
I'm ready.
Dude, I can't even begin to explain how stoked I am to feel this T56, because for a while we had, you know, we've experienced the CD09 for probably like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 years maybe. Mm-hmm. And while it's a great option, nothing feels like this right here, dude. Look at this. Just
Do that again? Yeah, there you go.
You know, like nothing feels like, it's so firm. So we already went through the recommended braking procedure that Joel Granis recommended we do, and now we're ready to rip this thing. I think we just get right into it, dude. Let's just get right into it, bro. Do a little 1-2 here.
Let's go.
God!
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, bro. What?
So how did it feel to power shift that?
I've never felt this car like this before, dude. I was always scared to shift this thing with the CD09, you know? Because being around like, you know, 800 horsepower, you just never know with the CD09, man. Like,
power for the
there's one of my boys at Real Street, he's got a Lexus IS300. He broke three CD09s, you know, and he just kept putting them in and finally convinced him to go to the dark side, get the Granis kit. And now he's rowing gears and loving life. And I'm ready to make another hit.
I'm ready too.
That was a little 1-2 teaser. God, you can just manhandle this thing, dude.
Oh yeah, full confidence.
Oh man. And let's like, even like normal driving, tilt and clutch is freaking mint. Joel recommended the tilt and clutch for us, and just like you don't ever have to wonder, like the CD09 was like very like loose flimsy. And just like flimsy. Yeah. And you remember, you drove the car a bunch.
Oh yeah. No, it's definitely, and I got to drive it a little bit in the braking process, and it's definitely a big difference.
Oh yeah. My God. This is incredible.
I have never experienced
Dude, look at this. Everything's flying off. My sunglasses flew away.
Somewhere. Oh my goodness.
I love this thing.
Holy
God. It's a new car.
Not only can you shift it faster, but the way the power comes in with the different ratios, it feels different.
Dude, It's a new car.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a new car. Guys, we're canceling the giveaway. Just kidding.
Sorry,
Just
guys.
kidding. But God, this thing is so sick. Like zero mechanical sympathy right there. Where like every time with the CD09, I'm just kind of like, you know, like you have that thing in the back of your head, like, is this the time I'm like towing the car home? You know, no one wants to end up on the side of the road with a broken third gear or whatever.
Yep.
So we got some 6-gear highway cruising, about 2,000, 2,100, super chill. Before the CD09, 4th gear, I think went to like 120. This 4th gear goes to like 160 probably.
That's crazy.
So you can just, it has an electronic reverse lockout, so obviously you can't go in reverse, and under 3 miles an hour, you're able to sneak it in reverse, no problem. Super sick. Downshift to 4th, 3rd, easy. Rolling in 3rd. Woo, the party mode. Spirit driving here. Mr. Joel Granis, sir, tip my hat to you.
You're the man.
Because not only was this kit incredibly easy to install, 0 issues on the install, but that, Mr. Joel Granis, saving one manual transmission car at a time, baby. Let's go. Let's do a little 2-3 over here. See a little 2-3 action. Make sure to check out granisracing.com to get your T56 kit. He offers them for like almost everything you can think of. I don't know, it's like 20 different cars or something. Check out his website. We're gonna put the information in the link below, in the description below. Make sure to check it out, or just hit up Joel and say you saw our video and you wanna buy it. All right guys, we got everything laid out here for the TRC 240 build series number 2. We've already done a build series on this car, but now we're taking it to the next level before we give it away to one of you. We got all the Granis transmission stuff laid out here. We'll get into that in a second here. 240's looking good. We got it about ready to go on the lift. Brian, my man.
What's going on, Javier?
What's going on, dude? Great to see you, brother.
Good to see you.
Back for some more fun for another project.
Yep, it's been a couple of yeers, but we're ready for another project.
Yeah, last time we were here, you guys will remember we did pretty much the full RSX build.
Yep.
That was an absolute blast. We're gonna tease later in the series. We tease some more spicy stuff that we have in store with Real Street and the engine dyno, and all sorts of cool builds that we're gonna do. But for now, we got the TRC 240. We're about to jump into this thing. It's gonna go under the knife. We got all the parts laid out here, and now we're ready to take this thing to the next level. So as those of you who follow the channel religiously, you'll know that this, the 240 is complete factory long block. So this thing for a while has developed like a cold start smoking. These traditionally, the factory long block 2JZs traditionally have you know, leaky valve seals, and it's happened to me on all my other 2Js that were factory long block. So we got the fix for it right here. So Mark and Gio got us spec'd up with a pretty awesome head package there.
So here we have a brand new bare cylinder head that we added the basically full BC catalog to, minus the DLC coated buckets, which is from Kelford. So we're gonna do the dual valve springs, the titanium retainers, keepers, basically a stock setup. These aren't oversized valves or anything. This isn't ported, so it's still a stock port. Just basic, but it should last well over 800 horsepower within, you know, a certain reason of the cams, of course, because these are going to have 272s. And then we're just going to throw in a new timing belt tensioner assembly. We got the Real Street billet tensioner. When you buy these, you have to buy the OEM one just for the pulley, so I'll put the pulley on there. New valve cover gaskets, some 625 head studs to bolt the head down to, OEM head gasket, MLS. So just a basic setup of what what most people do in the world.
But this thing is gonna change the game for this car. This is gonna take the car to the next level in terms of driving experience, reliability, and just in general, the feel of these T56s are just like no other, honestly. Granis does an amazing job with these kits. So we're gonna document every part of this install for you guys to kind of see from A to Z how these things are installed, from fitment and then all the way for driving impressions after we're done with everything. So we're gonna get the head on the car, we're gonna re-dyno it so we don't have any changes with gear ratios or anything of that nature, so we can get a nice back-to-back real-world test with the head swap. And then after the head swap's done, we're gonna get the transmission and all the other miscellaneous parts that we have installed. Let's get this thing on the dyno. Got 3 base pulls, 705, 707, 712.
We finished up with our compression and leak down numbers, and they turned out really good. 13% was pretty much across the board for all cylinders. This head is pretty good, besides the leaking valve stem seals. So let's rip it off and put the new head on. So we got our cylinder head back from Mazworks. This is a brand new core from Toyota, and inside we have installed the whole BC catalog. So it has valve springs, retainers, new valves, keepers. It's using shimless buckets from Kelford, which is a very nice upgrade compared to the OEM head. So the OEM head uses shims on top of their buckets, and a lot of times the lobe likes to spit the shims out, and then you get into misfires and very large lash. So before we install this head, I'm going to clean the mating surface of the block and then get ready to put ARP assembly lube on our 625 head studs. And we're going to bolt the two together onto an OEM MLS head gasket. Let's get started.
All right guys, so we got the 240 back on the dyno after all of the modifications. Let's see what this thing makes now. All right, so here we got the closest boost setting that we got it to. It was like about a PSI difference on the peak boost. We picked up on the top end, looking at close to 50 horse. About 50 horse there up top. We also gained about 1,000 RPM. Before we went to like 6,800, 7,000. Now we're doing 7,800, 8,000. Let's go. our base pull before all the modifications, and then this is a little bit more spice added, since we got 800 wheel horsepower. And we are doing some torque management here just to make sure the bottom end stays safe. Definitely picked up a lot more RPM and picked up a lot more power up top, so it's pretty spicy. All right, guys, so we're gonna do a quick driving impression with the newfound power before we go and tear this CDO9 out and put the old T56 Granus transmission in it.
Perfect for the street.
It's making some more jam. It is making some more jam, dude. Yeah. Just lit him up in second.
Yeah, probably won't look in third much either.
So we're just gonna do a little 2-3 squeeze here. Not go too crazy. We don't wanna break the CDO9. Bro, this thing is spicy. Dude. God, this thing's all the fun.
It's fun.
This thing is all the fun. So this thing's got more RPM. The power bands feels identical. Like this BorgWarner turbo, the S369, just lights up. And this is ultimate street machine power right now. The last piece of the puzzle is gonna be this Granus T56 setup. We're gonna get this thing back in the shop and get this thing installed.
So we made 800 horsepower yesterday. We reached the limits of the CDO9, so we're gonna swap to a Granus T56 setup. Let's walk you through the process of what we're gonna install. So this is a Granus setup. It comes with everything: clutch, flywheel, all the ARP hardware to bolt it on. It comes with a new master cylinder. The diameter of the master cylinder depends on the clutch that you purchase. So this one's a 13/16. They have 3/4 and other options for different clutch sizes. We're going to index it. So there's an index plate. We'll put a dial caliper on the flywheel and measure everything. Usually with these aluminum bell housings, you don't have to do a dowel change. Usually it's just a swap and go, but we'll still measure it anyways and make sure that it's good. We got the billet alignment tool. We got the cross member piece for the back of the mount. And then last but not least, T56. So let's install it. Tremec recommends this to be within 5 thou for the index, and we are right at 5 thou. So as long as it doesn't go over that, we're fine, and it hasn't. So we're gonna leave the dowels in. I have noticed when the dowels are OEM to the block and it's used, it's a really hard time getting them out. So if the engine's out of the car and you plan on doing this, it wouldn't hurt to replace the dowels or try to get them out, especially if you're running a steel bell housing. So these aluminums you can get away with. They're within tolerance a little bit better than the steels. So. All right, so we're buttoning up everything. This doesn't have a factory 240 rear end in this vehicle, so we have to make a custom drive shaft. So that's our next step. We're gonna measure from the dust boot to the flange on the diff. Once we're done with that, we just have to fill the trans with fluid, bleed the clutch, install the shifter, and then we are done with this. Overall, been a pretty easy process. I didn't have to massage the transmission tunnel at all, which was really nice. Sometimes that reverse lockout solenoid can stick out pretty far and you have to massage the tunnel, but we didn't have to do anything on this, so it's going together really well. So I'm gonna install the clutch line next. Most clutch lines have a 90-degree fitting and a straight fitting. The 90-degree fitting always goes to the master, so then it can go along the firewall and then go towards the throwout bearing. The straight end is got a union on it, and then that goes to the clutch line on the throwout bearing.